The Los Angeles Rams, who have out of nowhere lost two straight, including that really public stumble on Sunday Night Football against the Eagles. So they're now 11-3, and their hopes of a one seed are just about shot. All they can do is control their own games, and they have two cupcakes to wrap up their schedule, starting with the Cardinals. They finish with the Niners. Thoughts on this game, Greg?
Oh, boy. Everyone's thinking they go to Arizona and it's easy. They're 2-touchdown favorites. Like, okay, that's done. Arizona at home, their defense has played fairly well.
You going to lock it up?
No. I mean, the offense.
Ooh, that would have been fun.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. The offense is what you're worried about with the Rams. The defense has actually improved statistically over the last 3 or 4 weeks from, like, mid-level to a little better than average. Not a big difference. Whereas the offense has fallen off a cliff. And so when I look at this matchup and you look at the right side of the offensive line for the Rams struggling and you see Jared Goff kind of in his own head, I don't necessarily see this as a cakewalk for them to figure it out offensively and put up 35 points or anything. I think they're going to win the game, of course, but I don't know. I think they have something to prove these next 2 weeks. This is the first bit of adversity they've faced with Sean McVay.
That's why I kind of
real.
expect them to come into this game pissed off.
That's what everyone thought last week too, though. I did. I'm a burn. They were almost.
This feels different where they are this week than where they were last week. There seems to be, especially with where Goff's at right now. And if you still believe in Goff, and I do, I think it's just a slump. I think they're going to come in as a focused, angry team and lay the wood.
But you would have thought they would have been as to me, it's not about motivation and focus. It's just about, are you good enough? Can you adjust to what defenses are doing?
And they're not good enough to whip up.
They weren't last week.
I thought the Eagles took care of them. The Eagles offense took care of the Rams defense too in the red zone with powerful runs. Wendell Smallwood scored. They took care of business. They were the tougher team. They got penetration up the middle, and that play where Jared Goff got stepped on, trips, jumps up to his feet and throws one of the worst interceptions we've seen all year. Like, this Rams team is not typically on their heels and looking sort of lost, and they have for 2 straight weeks.
This little statistical nug from Next Gen Stats. Jared Goff has been pressured at least 12 times in each of the Rams games since their bye week in Week 12. They're 1-2 in that stretch. He has a horrible passer rating under pressure of just 3.9. That's a huge reason why.
I like the Sean McVay versus the Steve Wilkes matchup here.
Yeah,